Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in and sending in your queries on anxiety and panic attacks. So here I have a few questions that you've shared with us and I'm going to take them one at a time. Starting off with the first one, my medication is making me drowsy. How does it help to solve the actual problem and is it advisable? While you're taking medication, first and foremost, very important that the medication is prescribed by a psychiatrist, and if it is making you drowsy, please go back to your doctor and talk to them, and I'm sure they will modify or tune the medication in a way it's helping you. Like any other illness or any other medication, sometimes it may affect you in ways that is not very comforting for you, but also give yourself a few days, about a week to 10 days, because it takes time for the medication to sort of get adjusted to your body. But remember, anxiety can be crippling to your life, and here we are trying to tell you that don't let anxiety interrupt with your life while you can actually sort it out. So get help and reach out, and just because the medication is making you drowsy or you're having any other impact, don't withdraw yourself from treatment. Go back to your psychiatrist and talk to them about it. The next question is, how can I convince someone to seek professional help for anxiety? I think like anything else, maybe someone may be having any other physical health condition, and sometimes if it's a family member or a friend or a loved one, it takes a little effort to push them and say, you know what, let's just get help. Maybe you can book the appointment for them, go with them for the first session, talk to them, tell them that let's go for a few sessions, and if it doesn't work out, we'll back out. But be convincing, be supportive, and be there for that loved one, so that the person is able to get the help that they would need. How long does therapy last for anxiety? Well, that's a little hard to say. I wish I could really answer that on one specific point, but it depends whether it's mild anxiety, moderate, severe. Since how long have you been battling this, or is it just like an everyday anxiety with certain stressors that you're having? It could be anything, maybe between, if it's something mild, I think somewhere between 4 to 8 sessions, or it may take longer based on the kind of anxiety and the extent of anxiety that you've been dealing with. How to convince family to let me seek help or therapy for anxiety. This is something that we've commonly seen in young adults or teens, where the family does not understand mental health. They feel just chill maro, or just take it easy, go on a holiday, go to your friend's house, go for a holiday with your friends and things will be fine, and they don't really understand the main problem or the main issue, right? So I think a great way is to convince your family members to come along with you for a few sessions and meet the professional, because it's important for us to educate them that it is like you have a physical illness, there can be mental illness as well, and it cannot be treated just by meditation or just taking a walk or enrolling into some meditative programs. Absolutely not. It needs intervention from a mental health care professional, and I think you should talk to your family directly and openly about it. Probably try and talk to someone in the family who you think may be able to understand you better over someone who may be more difficult to deal with for you. The next question, if my child is going back to school after being online, using social media for the past year, how do I help my child cope with the anxiety of going back? I think this is a very good question and very relevant in today's time. I think we all are, it's a change, right? And I think we all take time to accept change, right? A great way to do is try and talk to your child about it, as to how will it be different if you go back to school, what will be same, what are the things that you look forward to. Talk to them about their old memories at school, or you talk to them about your memories, your fun memories at school. And I think that will really help them feel good and feel about something that they can look forward to, So I think having conversations, but don't make it sound like a big agenda where you sit for a meeting with your child and talk, but make it like a casual conversation that you have with your child either over a meal or while you're playing a game or while you're walking or absolutely anything else. The last question that we have here is, can social media increase anxiety and how can I deal with that? Well, social media can impact you a lot, and I think it's important for us to use it in a balanced way. Too much of anything can be harmful for you. And let's say you're not in the state of mind, you feel you're not doing good at work, you feel you're not having a good personal life, or you feel your interpersonal relationships are not too good, or you don't have a good social circle. There could be so many thoughts that you may have. So it can, when you're looking at social media, understand that social media is not the real life that people are actually leading. It's a life that they want people to see. So you will normally only see the happy moments that they're going to put up on social media. No one is going to really put up on social media a hard thing that they're going through, or maybe they're having a lot of arguments in their relationship, or it could be any of those things, but it will only be the good side of their life. And when you're watching that, sometimes you feel, oh, maybe I'm not having a good life, maybe I don't have enough friends, I don't have enough followers. So it can actually increase anxiety, and especially when you're feeling weak, I would say don't resort to social media to help you cope with anxiety. In fact, instead just reach out to a professional or reach out to a friend who can help you with a professional, and I think that could be a good start. And I hope we've been able to answer your queries and give you the information that you require. Thank you so much.